What's going on YouTube? Uberman here. So earlier today I did a video entitled Hybrid versus Gas. Is it worth the investment? As I figured it would, it sparked quite a bit of debate on the Uberman Driver Network forum. I've been in these debates many times before, and I even had at one point a Toyota dealer or a salesman for a Toyota dealer come to my defense and explain the numbers in very good detail, proving that a hybrid car will run you more in the long run than you're going to save in fuel versus a gasoline vehicle. So for those of you that may still not entirely believe it, I'm going to keep looking away from the screen because I've got a page full of numbers here, and I'm not going to get into all of it. I'm going to break this down as simple as possible to keep the video short. The price of a new 2015 Prius C1 is right around $19,000. The price of a new 2015 Dodge Dart is right around $13,000. That leaves a difference of $6,000. So now what we have to do is figure out if the fuel savings of the Prius will offset the $6,000 increase in price for owning the hybrid versus the $6,000 difference from owning the Dart. So here's what I did. The Prius, you're looking at about an average of 45 miles a gallon, and with the Dart, you're looking at an approximate average of 29 miles per gallon. So over the course of 200,000 miles, which at 30,000 miles a year is going to come out to roughly 8 years, you will look at spending for the Prius approximately $8,844 in fuel. For the Dart, $13,736. Now that's a pretty big difference, no doubt about it. This is over the course of 200,000 miles or approximately 8 years. Now, that leaves $4,892. That is the difference between the gas in a Prius and the gas in the Dodge Dart. So, with the Prius C being $19,000 and the Dart being $13,000, there is a $6,000 difference between the two vehicles. All right, you're looking at right around $5,000. We'll call it $5,000. We'll round that number up in gas. The difference, obviously, this is pro Prius right here. The Dart will cost you approximately $5,000 more in gas. With that being said, even after you pay off both cars and you have spent $5,000 extra for gasoline in the Dodge Dart, you will still have the Dart being $1,000 cheaper than the Prius. It will take just over 8 years and 200,000 miles before the Prius and the Dart will balance out as far as price is concerned. And most of you will probably agree with me that none of us plan on owning a car for 8 years or 200,000 miles. You're just asking for a lot of problems. So the shorter the time frame you actually own these cars, the more of a price difference there's going to be. I didn't get into things like repairs, maintenance, any of that. I didn't, just nothing. Bare bones, fuel economy, no maintenance, nothing else. Purchase price of the car and fuel. That's really what it all comes down to, because you can rest assured both cars are going to need things here and there to be repaired, to be replaced. We can't compensate for all of those variables here. What we can do is get a pretty good estimate on what the fuel is going to cost. So, I mean, if you are okay with driving a Prius over a Dart over the course of 8 years and 200,000 miles so that you can finally get on a level playing field, absolutely go for it. I mean, this is still your preference. It's your money, it's your car. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just trying to give you some factual information here. With that being said, I gave the Prius a little bit of a lead because the Prius is actually considered a subcompact car, and the Dodge Dart is considered a compact, which puts the Dart actually in a class just above the Prius. So the Dart's a little more expensive than some of the other subcompact cars I could have chosen, but I wanted to give a really good comparison for a car that really doesn't get nearly as good fuel economy and has a little bit more room, and in my opinion is a lot more stylish. I'm not a big fan of the Dart at all, but I like the appearance versus the Prius. So anyway, guys, that's the video. I hope I was able to clarify some things for you. and put things into perspective. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post them below. You know I love to read them and I love to respond to you guys. Try not to get too crappy. I've spent many hours today dealing with this subject already, so cut me a break, all right? As always, like, comment, subscribe. Be safe out there, and Uber on.